And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Kansas City Royals. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Brady Singer.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Right side, slides for the stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes, and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, but when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Out towards right center field. Renfroe sizing this one up. Nabs it.
Batting fourth, the second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Ground ball up the middle to first. That's the third out. So the Astros lead one. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and starting in this one, Luis Garcia.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. Garcia, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Just missed. Inside, just missed. Foul ball there. And a pitch.
he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And he walked him.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Garcia throws over. Whip back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ian Happ up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Rip to right. Should be extra bases. Witt around second. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Royals have the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. That clips the zone. 0-1. And strike two.
0-2.
That hits the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here it comes. Stays alive. Man at second. And that one cutting but missing down low. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down. Gets a piece and stays alive. And this is inside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in game 5 of the ALCS. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Righty delivers. That one is absolutely belted. Tucker going back, and it's gone. It just got out of here. It's 3-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Patrick Wisdom steps in for the Royals. And he pumps it a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame here in game 5. Oh. That misses, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Nelson Velasquez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And it is 2-1. Righty to the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Right through there for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That one missing inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The punch out there, 2 gone.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now Freddie Fermin. This one in the air center field. McCormick snags it, and the inning is over. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now 3-0. Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. And now the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind of the pitch. That misses, and that is ball 1. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The catcher,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there.
One ball. He's straight.
On the ground. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The first baseman.
Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Jose Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a foul ball. The Astros trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The center fielder, McCormick.
So 2 down. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. And a good eye there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. And that is that. One left for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. A wind and a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the righty deals. Popped up. Pena under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Drew Waters stands in. Swing and a miss. 0-1. One down, base is empty.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That clips a corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And another ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Ball outside.
1-0.
The throw. Tag. And he's out.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Up and in. Ball 2. And that one is inside.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 3-0. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. They say it went.
Careful.
And there's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Man at first, and here is Ian Happ. Started after it, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And the right-hander deals. And now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. Royals leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Singer back to work. Foul ball. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. And delivers outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Kicks and fires. Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Tucker in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Nowadays with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
And another ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. Massey. And the Astros put down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
In the air, out towards right center. McCormick hauls it in, and there's one away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Two outs. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one's in there. And the count is 3-1. Now this is in the air down the line. What a play in right field. And that is that.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Yordan Alvarez. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And that's in for a strike.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit hard. That gets through.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Altuve stands at first with 1 out. That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That misses the zone. 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Jose Abreu up to hit. And that one clips the corner.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses outside. 1-2 to count. Good eye in that spot.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. 2 left for the Astros, still down 3-0. Game 5 of the ALCS. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Garcia back to work. Up the middle, Pena. Whips it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The batter number 19, second baseman,
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. First time up was a pop out. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes right there to make the grab. That's out number 2.
the center fielder, number 6, Drew.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Drew Waters. And he's already singled in this game. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2. Bobby Witt Jr. waits on deck. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Witt stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Now the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
1 ball, 1
Waters
strike.
off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 3 and the Astros nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Chas McCormick. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jeremy.
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch is outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The Astros trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that just misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And here it comes. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Tucker digs in now. Now move to first. And he's back in easily. And ball 1. Right through there for a strike. In the air out to center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. McCormick around third. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
The left fielder, number 22, Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1. That's a strike. And the slider just misses.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
That's inside. Bounced up the middle. And that chance handled. Now a jump throw. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Good job right there. Puts the ball in play, and now they're only down by a run.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Next offering way off the plate. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first. Out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Astros 2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jose Urquidy.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The line to kick the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayes ranging after it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Ian Happ. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker should have it. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game. Ripped into right center, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Wisdom, the next to hit, takes outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brandon Bielak up and throwing. France getting loose as well. Pasquantino, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Not close with that one. It's 2 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
At the belt and fires. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that will end the inning. So one left for Kansas City, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Daniel Lynch.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the lefty gets to work. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Number 58, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Brents, the power lefty, up as well. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you...
One at second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Gets the call, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the air, right side, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman.
New arm out of the bullpen, Seth Lugo.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Seth Lugo.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. First offering, and it just misses.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The pitch. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. Two outs. Right side. Brings it in for the third out. So the Astros lead one. They trail it 3-2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Nelson Velasquez. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rafael Montero getting ready to go. McCullers warming up as well. And a pitch. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. Righty delivers. Right through there. Got him. One away.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Renfroe up for the third time and takes ball one. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Abreu. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the Royals, the catcher,
Freddie Fermin will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
the batter number 19, second baseman.
And now Michael Massey. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's the ball. One ball, one strike.
Fermin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Tucker grabs it on the run. Royals lead 1, but they're up 3-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. And misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Jake Brentz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Out there to center. And Tucker is retired. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters. Urquidy back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 2-1. Into center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Nobody out, runner at first. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. Altuve slings to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Just missed.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Righty to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of Game 5. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
2-2.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now it's filled up. Patrick Wisdom on deck for the Royals. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Rafael Montero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, runner at first. Patrick Wisdom steps in for the Royals. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Wisdom checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Right-handed reliever. And misses inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to kick into the corner. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. In there for strike one. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wisdom stands at second with two gone. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Royals 5 and the Astros 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Schreiber.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 46, John Schreiber.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, number
The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Clay Holmes, the closer, is getting loose. Anderson getting cranked up as well. The pitch. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground. Witt over to first. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Waters going back. And it's off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. On the ground to the left. Over to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Houston, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lance McCullers Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers right through there for a strike. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. That's down and in. A slider missed. The wind and the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
For me, in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Massey at the plate now. That's ball one. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Clay Holmes.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The pitch. Diaz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And the righty deals, and it's fouled away. And a pitch. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Abreu batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And fires in a fastball at 95. The 0-1. And the slider just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Hit to right, and that should do it. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game.